In this video, we will explain absolutely everything you need to know to travel to Atlanta, the capital of Georgia, and the heart of the American New South. This is the definitive guide and the most complete video you will watch today about the city that is the home of Coca-Cola, the filming location of Marvel movies and series like The Walking Dead, and the cradle of civil rights in the United States. We will cover everything from the logistics of how to get out of the world's busiest airport without getting lost, where to eat authentic Southern barbecue that melts in your mouth, and how to visit the only aquarium in the West where you can swim with giant whale sharks. So let's get started. Atlanta is a vibrant, green, and very modern city. It is known as the city in a forest because it is full of huge trees in the middle of skyscrapers. It is a destination that mixes deep history, world-class attractions, and incredible gastronomy. Often travelers just pass through, making a connection on Delta, but the city deserves to be your final destination. Now let's move on to logistics and planning. What is the best time to visit Atlanta? The city has 4 well-defined seasons. The best time is from March to May spring, and from September to November autumn. In these months, the weather is mild, the trees are colorful, and it is perfect for walking on the Beltline. Summer June to August is very hot and humid, with temperatures exceeding 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It is tiring to walk on the street. Winter is mild, it rarely snows, but it can get cold. And how many days to stay? To visit the main attractions of Centennial Park, explore the cool neighborhoods and shop, the ideal is 4 full days. If you are a fan of series and want to visit the locations of Stranger Things or Walking Dead in nearby towns, set aside 5 or 6 days. Now let's talk about transportation and how to get around. To arrive, you will land at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport ATL, which is the busiest airport on the planet. To get out of the airport and go downtown, the best option is the local subway called MARTA. The red or gold line leaves from inside the domestic terminal and drops you downtown, or in Buckhead, in 20 minutes for only $2.50. To get around the city, it depends on your itinerary. If you stay only in the tourist center, downtown you can do everything on foot and by Uber. If you want to explore the neighborhoods and shop, renting a car is recommended, but attention, Atlanta traffic is famous for being one of the worst in the United States. Avoid the connector highway at peak times morning and late afternoon at all costs. Staying in a good region will define the style of your trip. Atlanta is very spread out, so choose well. The first option is downtown. It is the tourist area. Stay here if you want to walk to the aquarium, the world of Coca-Cola, and the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is practical, but at night it gets a bit deserted and has fewer charming restaurant options. The second option, and our favorite, is Midtown. It is a little north of downtown. It is the arts district, vibrant, gay-friendly, full of restaurants, bars, and right next to Piedmont Park, there's Central Park. It is safe and lively for walking at night. The third option is Buckhead. It is the luxury region known as the Beverly Hills of the South. It is where the best malls, Lenox Square, and 5-star hotels are located. It is far from tourist attractions, but great for shopping and fine dining. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region to stay. Staying in Midtown or downtown, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this exclusive map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and reliable options. We will also leave links to the hotels we have already stayed at and approved. In all destinations, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located for those who want to save money, and another that is a little better in the same location but a little more expensive with more comfort. These are great options tested by us. An important tip to save on accommodation is the advance strategy. Atlanta hosts many conventions and major sporting events. If there is a Falcons game or a medical congress, prices triple and everything fills up. That is why we really like using this site we indicated. In addition to having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation with almost all hotels. You can book as soon as possible to guarantee a much lower price. And if you need to cancel later, it is super easy. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price on a single page. The sites we use to build our trips, and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM cell phone, chip, to have internet and call, Uber discounted travel insurance, healthcare in the US, is very expensive tickets for the aquarium and museums, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account. Save this page in your favorites. Now let's get to the main attractions with details you cannot miss. Attraction number 1 is the Georgia Aquarium. It is simply the largest aquarium in the United States and one of the largest in the world. The main tank, called Ocean Voyager, is the size of a football stadium and houses whale sharks and manta rays. You walk through an acrylic tunnel and see these giants swimming above you. It is thrilling. Arrive when it opens to avoid lines. Attraction number 2 is the World of Coca-Cola. It is next to the aquarium. It is a fun museum about the most famous drink in the world. You see the vault where the secret formula is kept, take a picture with a polar bear, and at the end enter the Taste It tasting room, where you can taste over 100 Coca-Cola sodas from different countries. Get ready for the strange taste of the Beverly soda from Italy. Attraction number 3 is Centennial Olympic Park. It was built for the 1996 Olympics. It is the heart of the city. Take a picture at the Olympic rings and play in the Fountain of Rings, where water jets dance to music. It is free and beautiful. Attraction number 4 is the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park. It is a sacred site for American history. You can visit the home where Dr. King was born, the Ebenezer Baptist Church, where he preached, and the tomb of him and his wife. It is moving and educational. Admission is free. Attraction number 5 is Ponce City Market and the Beltline. Ponce City Market is a gigantic old industrial building that became a gastronomic market and cool mall, like Chelsea Market in NY. From there, you access the Atlanta Beltline, which is an old train line turned into a pedestrian and bicycle path full of street art and bars. Rent a bike and ride the stretch to Piedmont Park. Attraction number 6 is the Atlanta Botanical Garden. It is inside Piedmont Park. It is famous for giant sculptures made of living plants like the Earth Goddess, 20 feet high. If you go at the end of the year, the Christmas lights there are a spectacle apart. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy the City Pass Atlanta. If you plan to go to the Aquarium World of Coca-Cola and the zoo, this pass saves almost 50% of the separate ticket value and skips the line. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy the official pass safely. Now let's move on to gastronomy. Atlanta is the place to eat Southern comfort food. The mandatory dish is fried chicken with biscuits. Mary Mac's Tea Room is a local legend serving home cooking since 1945. Order the pot liquor with cornbread. Another institution is the Varsity. It is the largest drive-in diner in the world. The food is greasy and fast, but it is a classic. Order a chili dog and a frosted orange milkshake. For American BBQ, go to Fox Brothers Bar BQ and order the ribs or the brisket sandwich. Quick and in-depth shopping tips. Atlanta is excellent for shopping. Lenox Square in Buckhead is the most famous mall with department stores like Macy's and brands like Apple, Nike, and Zara. Next to it is Phipps Plaza, which is focused on extreme luxury Gucci, Versace. For outlets, the North Georgia Premium Outlets is about 45 minutes north of the city and has unbeatable prices. What to do at night? Nightlife in Midtown is vibrant, especially in the Crescent Avenue region, with many bars and clubs. In Buckhead, the night is more sophisticated with hotel lounges and bars. The Edgewood Avenue region is more alternative and hipster, with arcade bars and speakeasies. And if you are traveling with kids, Atlanta is fantastic for families. Besides the aquarium, there is the Children's Museum of Atlanta and the Center for Puppetry Arts, which has the largest collection of puppets from the creator of The Muppets and Sesame Street. Zoo Atlanta is also great famous for gorillas. Mandatory documentation for international tourists and safety. To enter the US, you need a valid passport and visa, or ESTE, depending on your nationality. Safety. Like any big American city, Atlanta has areas to avoid. Downtown may have homeless people, but it is policed. Avoid walking alone late at night in deserted streets south of downtown. Car break-ins are common, so never leave suitcases or bags visible inside the rental car. And remembering travel insurance. Medical costs in the United States are the most expensive in the world. A simple consultation can cost hundreds of dollars. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use. And to combine your trip, Atlanta is a perfect hub. From there, you can drive to Savannah 4 hours, which is a beautiful historic city on the coast, or go up to the Blue Ridge Mountains to see nature, or take a short flight to Orlando or Nashville. If you liked this complete and deep guide, like the video, and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a safe trip.